Hello students, Standard 7, Chapter 8, Comparing Quantities. Now, in the last session we learned about the prices related to buying and selling. We saw what is cost price, selling price, when can be profit, when it can be loss. Also we learn how to find the profit percent and loss percent. Now let us understand some example and then try these examples so that information is clear in your mind. Here the cost of a flower vase is rupees 120. It means that what is given CP? CP of flower vase is given as rupees 120. What else information is given? If the shopkeeper sells it a loss of 10%, means loss percentage are given. And we have to find the selling price. SP we have to find. So now we know that how can we find selling price? Selling price SP is equal to CP plus profit or CP minus loss. If it is profit, CP plus profit. If it is loss, CP minus loss. Here there is 10% loss. So first that loss we have to convert from percent to rupees, and then we can find the selling price. So therefore we can say loss is equal to 10% of rupee 120, and that is 10 upon 100 multiplied by 120. So here both the zeros are cancelled, so we get loss is rupees 12. So now we got loss, so now we know the formula. So now SP is equal to CP minus loss. What is CP? 120. So rupees 120 minus rupees 12. So if you subtract 12 from 120, you get 108. So rupees 108. Therefore, he sold the flower vase at rupees 108. Now, what is main thing? Generally, when you don't read the question carefully, here cost price is given, that is right. Then the students just see that it sells at a loss of 10. They don't look at percent. It means 10 rupees loss. So they will do what? Loss 10. So CP minus loss, CP minus 10. Then they will write down 110. And your answer is wrong. Because if it is given in percentage, first of all we have to convert from percent to rupees. So 12% of the CP. So 12% of 120 is 12. And therefore the loss will be rupees 12, not that 10% means rupees 10. Percentage is always given on the CP of 100 rupees. And therefore we have to find the real CP from loss from the percentage. Now let us do example from the try this. What is the first question in it? Let's see. A shopkeeper bought a chair for rupees 375. A chair for rupees 375. And sold it for rupees 400. Find the gain percentage. So now here what is given, read carefully, and what is to find, then you will be able to understand. So here he bought it for 375, meaning it is CP, and sold it means SP is also given. So here for chair, CP is equal to rupees how much? 375, and SP is also given rupees 400. So now obviously here there is gain or profit. Gain and profit is the same thing. So now here CP is less than SP, so there is profit or gain. So now first of all we will find what is the profit, and then gain percentage, means we have to convert it into percent also. So therefore profit is equal to SP minus CP. That is rupees 400 minus rupees 375. So what will be the profit? If you subtract 375 from 400, you get 25. So profit is rupees 25. But now we have to find the percentage. Therefore profit percent, or you can write down gain percent, is equal to profit. I already gave you the formulas. Profit upon CP, always it is counted on CP, not on the selling price. Only CP multiplied by 100. So what is profit? 25 rupees. Upon CP is 375 and multiplied by 100. Now 25 is 100. 5 sevens are 35, 5 5s are, and 25 3s are. So it is 20 upon 3. We can convert it into the mixed fraction, that is percent. 20 upon 3%, that is 3 6 are 18. 2 remaining, so 6 integer 2 by 3%. So what is his gain percent or profit percent? That is the 6 integer 2 by 3%. So here, as I told you, all the things important is the understanding and the formulas. That profit percent, what is the formula? So that understanding is very, very important. So it is very easy to do like this. Now the second sum. Cost of an item is rupees 50. So CP is given as rupees 50. What else is given? It was sold with a profit of 12%. Means here profit percent is given. Profit percent is 12% given. And we have to find the selling price. We have to find selling price of the item. So now here also, as I told you, it is not profit 12 rupees, but it is 12% profit. So first we have to find the profit in rupees, that how much rupees is the profit, and then we can find the selling price. So now profit is equal to 12% of CP, that is 12% of rupees 50, that is 12 upon 100 multiplied by 50. So now 5 2s are 10, 2 6 are, so rupees 6 is the profit. So now we have to find the SP. So now SP is equal to CP plus profit. If it is loss, it is minus, but when there is a profit, then SP is equal to CP plus profit. And therefore it is, what was the CP? Rupees 50 plus profit is rupees 6. So the selling price is rupees 56. Therefore SP of item is rupees 56. Third one. An article was sold for rupees 250. With a profit of 5%. What was its cost price? So now here little different sum, because here SP is given, profit is given, but CP not given. We have to find the CP. So now don't make a mistake that 5% of 250, because when you don't read the question carefully, you will do that. Most of the students do that in a hurry. They just see what is the amount here, what is the percent, then 5% of 250. So make a habit that whenever you see the question, read it carefully and check what is given and what to find and what can we do. So here SP is given. Here SP is equal to rupees 250. Profit percentage also given 5%, and CP is to be found. So now we have to go different way. So here cost price is the main thing, so we have to take it as X. So let CP of the article be rupees X. So now what is profit? Profit is 5% of CP. That is 5% of X, and that is 5 upon 100 X. So that is X upon 20. So profit is rupees X upon 20. Now selling price is given. What is selling price? Rupees 250. Selling price means CP plus profit. What is CP here? X. What is profit here? X upon 20. So now we have to solve this equation. So multiplying by 20, because 20 is the LCM. So 20x plus 20 into x upon 20 is equal to 20 upon 250. So here 20 will be cancelled. So 20x plus x is now 25 twos are 50 and 2 zeros. So that will be 5000. So now 21x is 5000. So x is equal to 5000 upon 21. So now here we have to convert it into the decimal, and then we can find the CP of that particular. So 5000 divided by 21, 21 twos are 42. Then 21 threes are, because 21 fours are is 84, so 21 threes are 63. So here 8 are 168. So now approximate the answer will come here, because the percentage is given that we cannot be come into the whole number. So now 21 nines are 189. So it is approximately rupees 238.09. So that is the CP is rupees 230.09. So here, as we saw that sometimes they give like that, then whatever answer you got, don't worry that always it should be in the whole number. It can come in the form of fraction also. So now the fourth sum, try this, is same like the third one, little different. In it loss is given and we have to find the cost price. So the same thing, only the little different will be the here CP minus loss, and then you can get the answer. So here we are going to finish today's session, and obviously you know the other things. Thank you very much.